what was it like in Canton this year with the non-TO show, and what it was like talking amongst all the Hall of Famers about that?
Well, it was very interesting, talking to Hall of Famers about that. It was various opinions about it, of course. Some guys felt like that he was basically disrespecting the Hall of Fame and the players, the guys that have been enshrined, and other guys said, hey, when he comes, we're going to welcome him with open arms. And I kind of take that approach, right? Because whatever T.O. is dealing with within himself, I do believe he's taking the blame out on the wrong guys. We all know he's mad at the writers, which the players had nothing to do with that. But once he gets over that and he wants to come back, we're going to welcome him. And, it was sad missing him. And, hey, at the end of the day, I think it's something he's going to regret because you don't get that back. You don't have a chance to be enshrined again.
You told this great story, if you don't mind, in the few minutes we have left here, of just recounting for the audience here of when you first realized in your enshrinement weekend that this was a wonderful weekend and a totally new experience for you as a football player and somebody who was hoping to get in, when you got to that Hall of Fame, State of the Hall speech and you sat down.
Yeah. I was one of the first ones to go in that room.
It's the Friday.
It's the Friday of the jump off the weekend where they give the State of the Hall address. President David Baker does it. And so all the Hall of Famers come into the room, and I'm sitting there, the first one, and as the guys start to roll in, Jim Brown comes in, and he's walking over, and he's looking right at me. And I'm thinking, is Jim Brown going to sit by me? And he comes and he sits right next to me. And the first thing he says to me, he leans over and he says, when you get here, we're all equal. And I was thinking to myself, are you kidding me? This is for real. And I said, no disrespect, Mr. Brown, but we're not all equal. You're Jim Brown. You're the Godfather.
What do you say to that?
He just kind of chuckled a little bit. That's Jim does.
Because he knows.
He knows.
Because he knows. But I mean, that's, and I mean a whole ton to you to hear that from him, just sitting down there. And then just in terms of, moments that we've seen for the past few years of the enshrinement ceremony, an indelible images of you removing the coverage of your bust using the teardrop method. And
which I got.
Who was the one who told you?
Yeah, I got that idea from yours truly, Rich Eisen.
Right here on the Rich Eisen Show.
Yes.
Run tell that is all I'm saying. Run tell that.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.